as you can see, I'm ready for back to school with my first day of school chalkboard, but it's also very important to remember to not share certain information online, such as your child's full name, their age, or even where exactly you might be taking the picture, as all of these things can be very unsafe for you and your child. There are many mixed emotions from residents when it comes to the return of Tips Countryside Grocery. And in tonight's Calcasieu Parish Police Jury meeting, they'll discuss whether to adopt an ordinance allowing its return. AT&T workers here in Lake Charles have been striking since Friday at 2 p.m. Better wages and better health care are just two of the things they demand. Good morning, Rhonda. People have been lining up all morning since I've been here around 5 a.m. And we've actually been speaking to residents here in line. And the first person here actually mentioned that they're here so early because last year they weren't able to get any food from the food distribution. And one thing I've heard a lot in common from all the residents I've been speaking to this morning is that early bird gets the worm. They were stuck here last year, got here around 8 or 9 a.m. and just weren't able to get any food. And another thing I've heard from them is that they want to help out others in the community. Many are here to bring food to others who can't make it out here tonight. And I'm actually here with one of the residents who's here in line. Do you mind telling me your name?
Sid Adcock.
Now, why are you here so early in the morning?
Well, the bird catch the worm, you know, and we need that food.
See, another early bird gets the worm, Rhonda. Now, why is it so important for you to get this food distribution?
Everybody needs a helping hand these days, you know. God bless us some kind of way, you know. You got to believe in God to help you some kind of way, you know. You always help a bit and help the people, you know.
Well, thank you so much. Now, Rhonda, we'll have more at 7 News at noon as we keep talking to more residents about why they're here so early and why this food distribution is so important to them. Live in Lake Charles, Karla Castillo, 7 News.
All right, thank you.
Canadian Ambulance is partnering with the National EMS Academy to offer EMT classes next month across Louisiana. Web address used by scammers left out the X in GoPass and had a net domain. The correct website to access your account is www.gopass.com. When in doubt, check it out. Always verify links before clicking on them. And if you have been scammed, always report it to keep others from falling from the same trap. Live in studio, Karla Castillo, 7 News. The Enterprise Boulevard Extension Project is part of the Lake Charles Rebound Project announced by Mayor Nick Hunter last July. Today, they held an open house to inform the community what this project means.
The project is basically an extension of the current terminus point of Enterprise Boulevard. We'll be extending Enterprise Boulevard up to Goss Boulevard, siting a roundabout at Goss Boulevard.
One North Lake Charles resident shares his concerns now that the project is underway.
It's a beautiful project. To who? Who's going to enjoy it? Who's going to enjoy it when nobody's back there? Everybody's gone. If they'd have handled it better with the monies after the hurricane, it would have been a beautiful project and puts it westward.
Terrence Prudhomme explains how this project hurt the spirit from the North Lake Charles community.
Progress is certain nowadays, but I really feel like it's a natural gentrification, natural disaster, and they could have went westward with the project instead of buying people out unexpectedly, because a lot of homes was inherited to people.
Another resident I spoke to declined to be on camera, but told me that it's a heart-wrenching feeling for him, that many might not believe it, but this is the heart of Lake Charles, and a lot of these homes are passed down from family. But Councilmember Ronnie Harvey Jr. says that this would be beneficial to this community.
Well, first of all, I'm hoping that we get more businesses here. I hope that we get other opportunities for our residents, and basically just let them know that we're not trying to undo anything that they've been going through. This is going to be better for the community, and this is a forward-thinking project.
Now there's no set date as to the completion of the Enterprise Boulevard project. In Lake Charles, Karla Castillo, 7 News. Alma Lamon, an 11-year-old from Sulphur, suffers from interferon regulatory factor 2 binding protein-like, also known as IRF2BL. Getting Alma the medical care she needed was hard in their home country of Venezuela, which is why her family decided to come to the United States. Today, they are grateful to see healthier changes in their daughter.
La verdad que ha sido una total bendición. Alma.
The truth is that it has been a blessing. Alma weighed less and came with weakness in her legs, and she is a girl who is now very well recovered. It was a long journey because we went through 7 countries and a jungle. Marvi Zamora, Alma's mother, explains how this condition goes beyond just affecting her daughter.
Puedan entender un poquito lo que vive una familia.
You can understand a little bit what the family goes through because it's not only the patient, the mother, the doctor who goes through it. What we all experience in the family because it's not like having a fever and going to the doctor and getting medicine. It's difficult. It's difficult to live in anguish that something could happen, but it's all in God's hands. For the Zamora family, driving to Texas Children's Hospital in Houston is costly. That's when Marvis had the idea of creating a way to share her daughter's story through the book Alma Against the Clock.
Que con la venta de este libro,
To help us with the sales of this book, we can reach the quality of life for Alma in terms of medicine. Also, be a voice that we need, that the world knows about this disorder, and that they help us out.
sean esa voz.
When I asked Marvis where she hopes to see her daughter in 10 years, she got emotional. I want to see her succeed. I want to see her happy like any other 21-year-old, that this condition no longer exists in her, and for her to be a great human being and a great professional. Marvis also has a special message for families.
Que creo que en la unión familiar.
I tell them that in the family, union is the greatest strength. Value your family, value your health, and value your healthy children. At your service, Karla Castillo, 7 News.